Hello friends, I hope you're doing good. So welcome to my channel, and today we are going to talk about SLAs, or you can call them entitlements in Salesforce Service Cloud. So this video is will be divided into two parts. First, I will briefly talk about what SLAs are and what is its importance, and in the second part I will show you a step by step setup. Okay, that how you can set up the SLAs for the cases in our Service Cloud. Okay, so obviously for that you have to be an admin, Salesforce admin. Okay, so first let us talk about what are SLAs uh, or entitlements and its importance. So see, previously Salesforce use the word entitlements. So if you go to setup, previously if you have tried this, you might have seen that okay, you have to type entitlement in the sales this setup quick find box, and then you get the entitlement options in the results. But using the new uh, options, you can get the SLA management option there. Okay, so entitlement and management, they are kind of similar thing. So basically what do they represent? They represent the level of service, level of support service that your customer will get from you. By you I means company. Suppose you are running a company, then the level of service or support that your customer expect from you, that is defined by the service level agreements, okay, or entitlements. So what kind of entitlements do we have in Salesforce? You can have custom entitlements, or you can say milestones uh, for the journey of a case. I mean, you can have various kinds of, for example, first response to a case. So that's a kind of milestone, and your customer is entitled to have that milestone. Okay, so suppose first response time you are defining it using your SLA setup, and suppose the value you have milestone you have set is suppose 30 minutes for the first response. So whenever a customer creates an issue, then he is entitled to receive at least a response within a time of 30 minutes. So that is the entitlement to which the customer is entitled. So that is your service level agreement with the customer, in other words. Okay, so that is the whole, summary part of it. And why is it important to have SLAs? Because see, having a happy customer is a win-win for both, to the customer and to the company, because company wants to retain the customer and customer wants a happy service. So having a well-defined SLAs, service level agreements, it smoothens the whole process, right? Your service agents, support agents, they get the idea, okay, what kind of service our customer is expecting, and what is the expectation from the agent, from the company to the agent. So agent has the idea, because agents in a company, they will come and go, right? So a new agent comes, you cannot verbally tell him that okay, this customer is entitled to this kind of support and this customer is entitled to that kind of support. So having a setup in place, it it is very important, right? Because that is how your agents will know. And also you will have records in place that okay, this SLA got breached, or this SLA was completed before time. So that kind of acts as the metric for all, for the performance of the agents and for the kind of service we are providing to a customer. Okay, so when you have metrics in place, it is very easy to explain things to everyone. Okay, and you also get the idea that which support team is working very good and which one is not, and so which team uh, should get the appreciation or rewards and which should not. So that is the importance. Okay, so now let me go to the setup part. So I will pick up the Salesforce Salesforce window now, shorten myself. Okay, so first of all, we have a new simplified SLA setup in place. Previously it was not there in Salesforce, but now you can configure entitlements and milestone using a simplified SLA setup. Configure SLA management, previously entitlement management, so they have changed the term here from entitlement to SLA with fewer steps and simplified user interface. So this is really this is they what they are saying is actually true. Now you have fewer setup and simplified user interface. I will show you the demo. Okay, the new configuration interface is more intuitive, accessible, reduces implementation efforts and improves the overall user experience. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to go to your setup and enter entitlement settings in the quick find box. So you go to your setup here, from here you go to setup here like this, and you type here entitlement, and you can see your under feature settings, under service you can see entitlement management, and you got these 3-4 options links, and you have to click this entitlement settings. And after going here, you have to check this simplified SLA setup, and when you save it, then your that option and which was entitlement, as of now it is entitlement, this one, but after once you check this option, then you will get it renamed with SLA management. As of now it is not here, but once I do this and save it, now if you search for SLA, now your option got renamed, right? SLA management from entitlement management, and entitlement setting is already there, so they have not renamed this part, so that there is a link between the two, and it is checked now. And also you get a new option here. It was not here until you don't check this option was not there. Also more options here, some of them are different from what it would be if it is not checked. Okay, so if I uncheck this option, if I save this option will be gone. Okay, let me show you. Save this. So this option is there, but that AI agents option, it is not there, and also some of the options they might have changed here. So if I check this again and save it, that AI agentic milestones option is allow AI agents to autonomously manage and track milestone progress. It will be there. So this is futuristic, this one, SLA management. Okay, so try to implement this in your, if you are creating new orgs, just make sure you check this one. So once you do this, you can go to SLA policies, settings. We will do a simple setup today. Okay, and from here you can create a new policy. I have already 3-4 policies here,
And you can have multiple policies in place, but you can set a default policy. I mean, when you activate this policy, it becomes default policy. Suppose this is my new, let us call it priority cases new policy. Okay, and this is for case. You can have policies for incident, work order, so different kinds of records on which your policies can be applied. Then you can choose the business hours if you have the business hours. For example, your company support team, it works from Monday to Saturday from 9 to 5 p.m. So only those hours they will be used for calculating the milestones. For example, your team works from 9 to 5 p.m. and your customer created a case at 4:30 p.m. and the customer expects the first response to the issue within 1 hour, that is 60 minutes. But your team, it closes the day's work at 5 p.m. So 4:30 to 5 p.m. is only 30 minutes. So the support team, it should get another 30 minutes to respond, right? And it is already Saturday, suppose. So 30 minutes have already passed till 5 p.m. Then on Monday, the timeline will start on Monday at 9 a.m. So the support agent has time till 9:30 a.m. in the Monday. So that is the importance of business hours here. You can give any description here. I am just putting it blank. Entry criteria based on creative date, I mean based on the case creation date, and exit criteria whether the case is closed or not. Or you can have custom. Okay, save it. Once you save it, you get the option to activate it, and activating makes this the default version and deactivates other versions. New case records will use this new default version, so that is the important part here. Once you activate this, new cases will use this policy. Create a priority cases new policy and entitlement for this policy. You can create this. I mean, previously we used to have, I mean, if you have that entitlement field in case and you want to change the entitlement, then entitlement record should be there. So to apply the SLA policy to case records, and entitlement is required. So I think in even with this new UI or SLA management setup in place, maybe it is still required. So just take this, okay, activate it, and it is activated. Now let us create milestone. So SLA policies, they must have milestones, otherwise policy has no meaning. Milestone means the kind of milestone that a case journey should have. Okay, for example, case got created, then within 30 minutes the support team must respond. So I should have a first response to case milestone in place. I have already created this milestone using the milestone tab, but you can also create a new one here. Suppose I gave it a name, response time, maybe I can name it like this, or new, for just for remembering it, I am giving it a unique name. This is a non-recurrence type of milestone. Okay, the timeline within which the customer must get a response. Okay, so I can create a new milestone using this field. And what is the type of agreement? It is SLA. See, there are two types. SLA is service level agreement and OLA is operational level agreement. So SLA is the service level agreement between a company and its customer. So customer will see that okay, I am entitled to get a response within 30 minutes. While OLA, operational level agreement, these are the internal agreements within the company, okay, within the support team. Suppose there is a technical team behind the scene which works on cases, so that technical team will also take some time to resolve the case, right? So the accountability should not be only on the shoulders of the support agents. Support agent replied in time, and the support agent analyzed the case, and then he or she passed on the case to the technical team, okay. So then the accountability gets transferred to the technical team. So to make sure that we have accountability to all the internal teams, we can create internal agreements, that is operational level agreements. So these agreements, they define that internally this part of the process it will take this much time, and other part, other chain of process basically. So various links, how much time each link gets for their part. So that is the agreement, internal agreement. It doesn't get shown to the end customer, right? Customer doesn't know what kind of operational level agreement a company might be having internally. So for now we will keep it simple, SLA. Then recurrence type, it is non-recurring. We don't want this first response has been given to the customer, we don't want this milestone to get reactivated, reinitiated. Once it is completed, it is done, no repetition, okay. Sometimes you might want some milestones which might be repetitive. Suppose if you recurrence type, suppose you put independent here, then you put suppose a time of 24 hours here, then that milestone will restart. Once you complete it, then it will restart from 0 to another 24 hours, okay. So after 24 hours, within 24 hours, suppose 24 hours time is set here, then the time starts again, okay, even if you complete it once, okay. So that is the kind of recurring. And sequential means suppose your milestone depends on another milestone, okay. Suppose you want a resolution milestone. Suppose there is a resolution milestone of suppose 48 hours, but you want that milestone to get activated only when first response milestone, which is this one we are setting up right now, once this gets completed, only then you want the resolution milestone to get activated. So that is a sequential kind of milestone, okay. Okay, so this is no recurrence for the response time, and 30 minutes is the time. And order sets the priority. Suppose multiple milestone they get criteria gets fulfilled for multiple milestones, then what is the order, which one gets picked? So that is the order here. You save it, and then comes the action, this activation criteria part here. You have rules or formulas, they are in place for complex logics, but rules for simple logic, you can pick rules. Suppose I want my this first response milestone to get activated for each case, then I can have a simple rule like case number should not be equal to 0. So I don't think any case should be 0, should have a number of 0. So this will get true, this condition will get true for every created case, new created case. And you can have new condition here, and you can have multiple conditions, and execute rule when it decides whether you want a custom logic to be fulfilled or all conditions are fulfilled. Means multiple conditions are there and you want all of them to be fulfilled. I don't want this to be posed here, so I don't want to put any rules here. And completion, for completion criteria, I can again give any rule here that when this gets completed. But if you don't set this up, the agent can, your agent can mark your milestone completed manually using a button. So this is set, my SLA policy is set, and its name is priority cases new policy, and milestone only there, only one milestone is there, response time new. So let us save it. Okay, so now we will go to our service console. You can go to service console using app launcher, and you can click service console, and then you will see these cases and other service console options here. So as of now we are interested in cases. So when I create a new case, a new case origin, you have to fill it, suppose email, and other fields they are optional. Let us check new milestone, check, we are checking, so just putting it this dummy title here, and I will save the case. Oh, 1 second, why didn't it start? Let me check the policy once again. SLA policies, new policy, it is active, description based on response time reference. Okay, what happened here? Let me check it for a second. Okay, so actually see, there are 3 tabs here, right? SLA policies, milestone types, and application rules. So this tab is the one which we have to look into. See, we have created the policy, right? Priority cases new policy, and I have a milestone in place, that is response time. But for auto application, I mean automatic application for this policy, I have to set a rule here. I have already set a rule for a different policy which I had created earlier, but for the new policy I have to set a rule here, and I can give an order, set a order here, priority. Suppose I have multiple policies in place, this one is a policy, right? And I am setting a new policy here, and suppose both are active, and at a given time, suppose both of them their criteria gets fulfilled, then which one should get applied? So this order, it gives the, I mean, you have the option to set the order that which one should be picked up. And entitlement, so let us have our this one, priority case is new, this was our new policy, right? And I have to set a rule here. All conditions are fulfilled, any condition is fulfilled, custom logic is, so you can choose anyone, and for now I will keep this because I will have a single rule here. Suppose I want my case number, again same rule, does not equal 0. So this is done, set. So I have my policy has milestone, and activation rule, I mean application rule for the policy, it is now in place. This is my entitlement, and my rule criteria is that case number should not equal 0. So now if I go to my cases tab and create a new case, so I think this is very simple setup, right? Everything in one single page, 3 tabs, and all done, and you are all
ready to go. So my new case origin suppose email, and okay, you can give any description here. Let me just put it anything and save it. And yeah, see, our policy milestone has been activated, and agent can mark it completed from here. So I have clicked it, and if I refresh it, one second, I think I marked it completed. Okay, so I think something was not working, and now it just got marked completed. So I think that's all. I don't want to make it lengthy video. So for next video, I haven't picked any topic yet, so maybe next week or next to next week, I will come up with a new video. If you want me to cover any specific topic, please let me know. I will try to read everything about it and then come up with the new video. Okay, thank you.